Hey everyone, Fantasy Dancer here. We're back with another recipe for our dream bar. This week's cocktail is the Ramos Gin Fizz. Now some of you may have heard of it because it's both legendary but also notorious, and some bartenders actually refuse to make it based on its reputation. Like every good legend though, it's based in truth, but there is some exaggeration. It was created by Henry C. Ramos in 1888 in his bar, the Imperial Cabinet Saloon in New Orleans, and it was originally called the New Orleans Fizz, and it was the most, and I think still is, the most popular drink in that city. Henry Ramos did hire over 20 bartenders to help make this drink, but it wasn't to make one of this drink. It was because it was so popular that they just couldn't keep up with demand due to the long shake. So this drink definitely has a longer shake than others, but it's very doable. You can make it at home. And the technique we're going to be using today, I actually borrowed from another YouTuber, the Educated Barfly. I'm going to link his video that I got it from down in the description below, so you can check that out as well. But you do get a great arm workout with this particular drink, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Our first ingredient is our Beefeater gin. It actually works perfectly with this particular cocktail because you do want a more citrus-forward gin. So we're going to add 1.5 ounces of that. And I think Educated Barfly actually also used Beefeater for his Ramos Gin Fizz. All right, next up is 1/2 ounce of lime juice. And 1/2 ounce of lemon comes next. And then after that, we're gonna be adding 1 ounce of simple syrup. And if you already have sweet and sour mix made, which is half citrus juice and half simple syrup, you could just add 2 ounces of that and call it a day. But I didn't have any pre-mixed. All right, so there's that. Next up is our 2 ounces of our whipping cream, or heavy cream. And now we get to add our egg white. Okay. So there's one more ingredient we're gonna add, and this one is an optional ingredient. So we're gonna add just a couple drops of vanilla. It's gonna add a little bit more of an aroma to the drink and give the egg white some kind of smell, because it doesn't really have a smell otherwise. Oh, we'll do 3, sure. Now before we add our ice, we're gonna give this a dry shake, and you're gonna wanna give it a really good dry shake, say 20 to 30 seconds. Here we go. It's about 20, I think. Pop off. Now the second shake is the one that's really long. So, like I said, I kind of borrowed this from Educated Barfly. So we've let our ice sweat a little bit, so it's not going to break apart right when we first add it to our drink here. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically shake this until the ice completely dissolves. So it's going to take a bit. So we're going to fast forward this part a little bit and kind of just see how long this is going to take. All right. Ready, set, go. Okay, woo! Jeez, those bartenders had to have amazing arms after working there for a week or two. All right, so I've got my coaster and your glass. And you know what? If you're making this at a party, pass the shake around. Let other people help make it, because that would be so much easier. Okay, we're gonna add this in. We don't even need to strain it. Just gonna pour that right in. Maintain most of the foam. Oh, it's so frothy. All right. So we're not gonna quite add all of it. We're gonna add our club soda in next. That way we can top it off and it'll kind of mix itself in. So we've got 2 ounces of club soda here. And then top that off with that. Now we should be able to build it a little above the rim if we did this right. Yes. Okay, how high can we go? How high can we go? I don't think I'm gonna push my luck anymore. I think that's pretty good. And I've made a little bit of a mess with the bar, but I'm just excited to go ahead and see how this tastes. We're gonna add our straw right down the middle there. Whoop. And this is actually what they call the straw test, because if you put it in the middle and it doesn't fall to the side, you've done it right. You've got the thick enough foam. But here we go. Oh, it's so frothy. It's like cotton candy in a glass. It just disappears in your mouth. Yeah, I couldn't imagine shaking these all night. My arms are, I don't know if you can see, I'm getting a little red from the blood flow, I suppose. But I guess after a week or so you get used to it, but geez, props to those bartenders. This is honestly delicious though. You get that nice light citrusiness to it. The egg white helps cut the edge off of any of the harshness from the gin, off the citrus juice. But you know what? I actually forgot something. Our orange flower water. So you're supposed to add a couple drops of this. Oh, let's get rid of that here. To the top to give it a little bit more of that orange aroma. We've got 5 drops there. Now it won't really affect the taste of it, but it will smell different, obviously. Yeah, get the nice citrus off the nose there now. Yeah, actually, if anything, adding that kind of brings the senses more attention to the citrus, so I'm tasting more of the lemon and lime now, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, that turned out remarkably well. And I'm really happy that my shake was worth it. But this is our Ramos Gin Fizz. We used 1.5 ounces of our Beefeater gin, 1/2 ounce of lime juice, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, 1 ounce of simple syrup, 2 ounces of our whipping cream, an egg white, 2 dashes of vanilla extract, 2 ounces of club soda, and about 5 drops of our orange flower water. Well, I hope you liked this video and enjoy the drink. Subscribe to follow along as we build our dream bar, and please drink responsibly.